Avoid homewreckers at all costs. Avoid homewreckers at all costs. You know what a homewrecker is, right? A homewrecker, I don't know if that word is still used in this generation, this time, but a homewrecker is basically somebody who knows that a man or a woman is a married couple, knows that they're a happily married couple, and they do things to seduce one of those people that are involved in that married couple. They will intentionally say things, intentionally do things to try to get attention, to try to separate, to try to cause division. They'll go looking for any crack it is that they can find in that relationship, and they will exploit it. If they see that there's a lack of communication, they'll exploit it. If they see that there's maybe an issue where there's a lack of intimacy, they'll exploit it. If they feel like the man or the woman is attracted to them in some kind of way, because they're seeing, him or her looking at them in a certain type of way, they'll exploit it. And they'll try to find a way to cause that relationship to fall apart. And you have to avoid these type of people at all costs, and be direct with them. Be direct with them. Let them know you're not interested. Right? Let them know you're not interested. Don't play into their looks. Don't play into their jokes. Don't play into their words. Right? Don't play into any of that stuff. You gotta let them know right away you're not interested. If you play into it, you're just setting yourself up. If you play into it, you're just setting yourself up, and you're setting yourself up for failure. Especially if something actually does happen, in your relationship, or if there is a lack of something in your relationship. If there's some type of struggle, you're just setting yourself up for failure. So you have to be intentional about avoiding these type of people and avoiding situations, awkward situations. You may be working with her or him. Ask, can you get your partner switched? Ask, can you get a different position? Switch your job, right? Do whatever you got to do to avoid those types of situations, because homewreckers are intentional about what they're doing. So you got to be intentional. You may just be having a hard place in your marriage at the moment. It don't mean that you want to commit adultery. It don't mean that you want to just give up and walk away or anything like that. But that homewrecker, they're going to take it that way, and they're going to exploit it. That's why I tell people too, don't be confiding in everybody, right? Because you never know if you're confiding to a homewrecker, or you're confiding to somebody who can wreck your home, maybe not by necessarily trying to seduce you in some kind of way, but they jealous that you got something that they don't have, and so they start planting little seeds so they can wreck your home. Avoid homewreckers at all costs. Use discernment. You'll know them. They ain't really going. They'll be. You'll know them, because if they're trying to seduce you, you'll feel it. You'll hear it. You'll sense it, and it'll draw your feelings in a certain type of way. And that's when I got to stay away from this person. Or you'll hear it if they're always dropping little negative seeds in about your marriage or about your spouse. And that's why I don't get married. And that's why I don't do this. And that's why I don't do that. I don't, you got to avoid those type of people. Instead, put yourself around people who are happy in their marriage, who are happy with their spouses, who think positively about marriage, and who want to encourage you in your marriage and give you good advice, godly advice, and wisdom. Those are the type of people you want to put yourself around. You don't want to put yourself around those homewreckers. And they're everywhere. Maybe these homewreckers are doing this type of stuff. I don't know why they're doing it. Maybe they're doing it because of what happened in their relationships and what they saw in the past. Maybe some of them are just straight out evil, and they just want everybody to be miserable like them. Maybe they're miserable and they want everybody to be miserable. I don't know. You think about, like, why would somebody want to try to wreck a happy home? And here's another thought that I have. If a home is really happy, and if a man or woman is content, you can't wreck that home. They can wreck it themselves, but no homewrecker can wreck their home, right? Unless that they're looking for opportunity themselves. If you're happy with your spouse, particularly your wife, if you're happy with your wife, no matter how good she cook, no matter how good she look, no matter how good she smell, I'm not talking about your wife, I'm talking about this other woman. No matter how good she smell, no matter how good she cook, no matter how good she walk, all that stuff that could potentially be attractive to a male, no matter how good all that stuff is, you've come to the conclusion that you already have yours. And the one you have is for you. And you're going to fight for it. But if you don't have that determination in your mind, then you're going to wreck your home. You're going to wreck your home. It's not the home wrecker that's doing it. It's you doing it. And that's the same for the man, right? You got a good man and you're happy with all of that man is. Yeah, you run into some hard problems in the relationship. You know, things happen, but you're happy with that man. He's a good man. He's good to you and he's good to the kids. He's a good, godly man. No matter what you see outside or what you hear about, you already have yours. And that's all that matters, is that you have yours. So this video is about home wrecking, right? Avoid home wreckers and avoid wrecking your own home. You know what to do. You know what to do to build security around your home. You know what to do to build security around your marriage, to keep it from falling apart and keep it being blocked. This information all online. Articles, videos, books. Do what you got to do to secure your home, secure your marriage, secure your emotions, secure your thoughts, and make sure your marriage lasts till death does you part. And it's a joyful thing. You're not just there miserable. Who wants that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 20, 30 years of misery. Nobody wants that. So anyway, my encouragement today is avoid home wreckers and avoid wrecking your own home. You guys have a blessed day.